Hi, so I wanted to do a video on how to get better comments and not to get so many nasty comments on your videos and like thumbs down. And so basically, I mean, every video is going to kind of go the same now, but everything so within, so without, everything you think about yourself, others think about you too. And the things that you think other people are going to think about you, think that's how they think about you. Um, I can see this in my own video transition. Like there's a video of mine that went, I'm going to say viral. I mean, for my channel viral, I wouldn't say it was viral, but it got something like 10, I'm sure it got 10,000 views or something. I actually never even, it was such a pointless video. I just was letting my tiny group of 300 or so subscribers know that I had bought a water distiller, and I guess it was a popular topic because it had, a ridiculous amount of views and comments, and I got so many kind of negative comments thrown in, just pointless stuff, really offensive. And I think it really, I went through a bit of a transition with negative comments and dislikes. Like to begin with, I'd be quite upset. Then, as I was growing a bit, I'd be kind of angry, and then I would sort of be less triggered. So I'd make jokes and I'd just say any old stuff, and probably not even true. And yeah, like and now if you look at my channel, I mean, I'm not going to say never because I know I've still got lots more work to do, but I can see that everything is so much more positive. Like, I mean, no one's not got that kind of time, I know, but if you actually go and track my videos back, you will see that the older videos definitely got like loads of random thumbs down, sort of random comments that were not really that nice. And I don't really have that anymore. Everybody's very supportive. And that is because my inner energy is shifted. And people are really just showing you your fears and showing you how you love yourself and how you think about yourself and how you see yourself. And anything that, triggers and upsets you in comments is really good just to kind of take stock of and to transmute it and just try and see where you actually think that about yourself, or where your fear is that other people might think that of you, and where you just don't feel fully worthy in yourself, because people are literally just showing you how your energy is inside and the things you think about yourself and the things you think people think about you. Like I can remember I was so insecure when I was younger. I was so insecure. Like I remember if I'd get onto public transport and people were laughing, I would be like, oh my God, they're laughing at me. I would honestly feel like that. And I probably created that they were, And it was just so silly. I'm really just every time, and this can happen in relationships too. Now I know that in the past I've had because I've had really up and down self-worth in the past. So I've had people, when I've met them and I'm more confident, being like, oh, you're the most beautiful person I've ever met in my life, you're amazing, so special, blah, 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 blah. And then once I start to kind of lose myself and pedestal them and lose myself in that energy, then things shift and they start to say things that I'm like, hold on, that's not making me feel validated, that's not making, and it's all because of this relying on the external to validate. And actually when we do it internally, it doesn't even have to show up on the outside, but it is all a bit of a journey. Knowing that is one thing and transmuting it is another. But it really, when you get to the point where you transmute it, you just get less and less negative stuff show up in your life, because you don't need to, because you're like embodying more of a love vibration. So that's kind of all that's coming in, and you are self-loving as well, and you're not triggered by someone else's thoughts about you. And if you see them, you're like, well, that's something that I have a negative thought about myself, I need to look into that deeper. So truly, any of these negative comments from lovers, from parents, from everybody, they are just showing you where you just out of alignment with your own self-love and where you are not valuing yourself fully. So yeah, like really that's all that needs to shift. And yeah, if you if you have loads of hours to spend, then just go and have a scroll through my comments and like random dislikes that I've had over over the period of me doing my channel. And it like I can really see it. It's actually a really good visual template for me to actually look at and observe the difference of how much more supportive the comments are. But I'm also just less triggered. I think in the past I engaged with these comments, and then we had these like engagements going back and forwards, really of just kind of pure ego. But yeah, I now I'm giving off a different energy. Like it's a much more loving reception and supportive audience. And really, if you're getting remarks and comments you don't want, it is about just coming back into yourself and looking at what you need to do. Okay, so I hope that was helpful.